I'm going to be teaching you how to turn your emotional pain into a creative practice that actually heals you. I have a 5-week proven method that helps you process emotions, calm your nervous system, and feel safe in your body without years of talk therapy. Yes, I have a framework for emotional safety and nervous system regulation, and I want to tell you all about it. So if you've been carrying around emotions that feel stuck in your body for way too long, if you have like tightness in your chest, got knots in your belly, the way you shut down when you feel overwhelmed, then this is something that you can use. Talk therapy keeps you stuck in your head. And when you can use art as a tool to release those emotions, it's going to dive deeper where words can't actually reach. So the healing art method is different. In just 5 weeks, you're going to feel emotional safety, expression, and integration. What does that mean? We are going to be creating internal and external safety so healing can actually happen. We're going to understand how emotions get stuck in our body and then how to move them, how to embody them, and really be able to release it, right? So it's more of a somatic approach. We're going to release trauma without having to relive them and actually regulate our nervous system in real time. We're going to be doing this together as a group. We're going to heal generational wounds with compassion, and we're going to build a personal toolkit that you'll use for the rest of your life. So excited to share this with you. It is not about making pretty art. It's about using art as emotional containment for what's too overwhelming to process in any other way, right? So in this complete 5-week healing art method blueprint, I'm going to teach you the step-by-step process to heal trauma, release it, regulate your nervous system, and feel safe in your body, right? So I'm going to go through each of those weeks in this blueprint right now. All right, in week 1, we're going to talk about safety and orientation. In order for us to do the healing work, we have to ground ourselves and feel safe. This is internal work, but it also is external work as well, right? Our nervous system won't let us process emotions if it feels insecure, if it feels activated. So we really need to create a foundation for us to feel safe. So what we're going to be learning is about trauma. We're going to talk about how it affects our nervous system. So we're going to talk about the basis of that, but we're also going to talk about how art can create an emotional containment for you to feel safe. So we're going to understand the nervous system and what happens when we get activated. We're going to be creating art that makes us feel safe. So we're going to have safe spaces, safe symbols. We're going to use color, and we're going to use different techniques that regulate the nervous system through art making. Okay, so we're building that foundation for safety in week 1. At the end of that week, you're going to say, I feel safe enough to explore these feelings, right, that have come up throughout my day that take over. In week 2, we're going to talk about emotional awareness. Emotional awareness is about being able to name the emotions and then track them. So if we're like overwhelmed with emotions, it makes it too much, right? We don't know which one to focus on, right? Because there's too many and then we'll end up shutting down or we'll lash out. It's important to be able to say, hey, what is activating? What is going on underneath the surface? So we're going to look at how emotions move throughout the body. We're going to be able to differentiate between overwhelm, activation, and regulation. So we're going to know what each one feels like, and we're going to know what to do when it comes up. When we suppress emotions and we suppress traumas, it gets stuck in our system. So we're going to learn how to gently explore them without reactivating them, right? So emotional literacy is really, creating your visual vocabulary around emotions, tracking them. We're going to be making art about them, of course, and it's going to be a lot of body-based work. It's a lot of somatic work of knowing, what it feels like, and then what does it feel like to move it, and what does it feel like to have that release and that expression too. So by the end of week 2, you're going to understand what you're feeling without fear. So you're not going to be scared to see that emotion, but you're going to be honoring it. And week 3 is all about regulating and releasing. So it's moving that energy without re-traumatizing yourself. So we're going to be having a lot of transformations in this week. So we're going to be, documenting our wins of like when things are activated and then how you respond. We're practicing safe reaction, right? So we're going to continue our emotional tracking. We're going to understand our window of tolerance, and we're going to be using these emotional guidance scales to be able to gain control and feel really good without any overwhelm. In week 4, we're going to be integrating with some meaning. We're going to be really looking at like reparenting ourselves. Okay, we're going to be healing some generational trauma that comes up a lot. We have a lot of mother wounds, father wounds, create patterns in our behaviors and in our life. We need to look at them and say, hey, what has been coming up? I see where this is coming from, and how do I want to change it? It's reclaiming your power, and you're using your creativity as self-trust. So things are going to come up in your art, and you're going on this journey. So it's really cool to see how you can take like a narrative, negative experience and reframe it to a new story. Okay, so we'll be doing some collage work in this and some symbol integration for generational healing. So this is all about observing, self-witnessing, and then practicing to rebuild that trust within yourself so you feel confident and strong. So by the end of this week, you're going to trust yourself with your emotions. And the last week is all about embodiment and continuation. This is making sense without reliving any kind of activation, right? You're going to be able to feel really confident about regulating your nervous system in the long term. You're going to have a toolbox of all these different techniques that you're going to be practicing on the weekly, and we are keeping you accountable. So you're going to have a sustainable practice of self-care tools, right? And as a group, I think this is really, really powerful because we have this opportunity to self-reflect, to hold space for each other, to really listen. And that's really nourishing for your soul when someone can hear you and support you in this process. So by the end of that week 5, you're going to say, I know how to care for myself emotionally and I feel amazing. I just want to let you know what this framework includes. I'm giving it to you as a bundle. So we have this 5-week practice. It's a group practice. You also are going to get the Creative Soul Society membership, which is amazing in itself. These are weekly meetings, right? And you have that for a full year. This is a value of $444. So, we have a lot of healing in this group as well. It is a larger group, but it is a private community, and that space to learn from other artists and art therapists too. You're also going to get a workbook that's going to support you with this journey, which is really awesome. You're going to have reflection prompts, emotional check-ins, regulation tracking, ways to reward yourself, being able to stop and say, hey, how am I doing? And how am I going to celebrate my wins? You're really getting that personalized support for myself and for those that are going to be in the group, and it's going to be amazing. Okay, so I've been doing this for 21 years, and I want to take all the good things that I've learned as a board certified art therapist and be able to support you on your journey. You're going to get your answers to your questions because these are live sessions. You're going to get guidance tailored specific for what you need, and we're going to get that support. Like I said, we're going to hold you accountable for those things that you want to start implementing in your life. This is it's risk-free for 30 days. If you feel like it's not a fit, you're not getting something from it, we will give you your money back. But I do highly recommend that you attend each session of this 5-week course because it's live and it's interactive, and that's how you're going to gain something from it. Okay, I'm excited to support you on your journey. All you have to do is say yes, right? I want to hold you accountable and see you rise to your highest potential, and I'm excited to be your guide. I look forward to co-creating with you.